newly married woman was shocked to discover her mother-in-law not only used a pot to boil underwear, but also used chopsticks to feed her husband. What she found even more unbearable was that every morning at 5 a.m., her mother-in-law would enter her bedroom right on schedule, first turning off the air conditioning, then rummaging through discarded items, and questioning her about why she threw them away. Then her mother-in-law would take away her changed clothes. She awkwardly tried to stop her, but her mother-in-law told her that work was exhausting and urged her to sleep a bit longer. Just as her mother-in-law left, Sophia suddenly remembered her underwear was still in there. She rushed to catch up, but was too shy to speak up. She could only watch her mother-in-law go downstairs. Her mother-in-law was accustomed to family life without boundaries. She didn't feel the slightest shame even washing Sophia's underwear. This disgusted Sophia deeply. So after her husband woke up, she discussed with him about moving out, but was met with his opposition. At home, her husband did nothing except eat. Every time after eating, Sophia would voluntarily wash the dishes, but her mother-in-law would stand beside her, watching her with a look of contempt. Although the two appeared to respect each other on the surface, both actually felt extremely awkward inside. Moreover, every time Sophia finished washing the dishes, her mother-in-law would secretly wash them again. This made Sophia feel that in this house, she was just an outsider. She didn't want to have children. Her mother-in-law knew her thoughts and claimed she wouldn't interfere with her decision, but would constantly send her photos of babies to express her desire for grandchildren. Her colleagues praised how clever her mother-in-law's tactics were for pressuring her to have kids, although her mother-in-law's behavior disgusted her deeply. To avoid hurting her mother-in-law's feelings, she never argued with her about it. Her colleagues ate all kinds of takeout every day, while Sophia could only eat the meals her mother-in-law prepared, especially every Friday when colleagues had dinner gatherings. She could only go home to attend family dinners, because every Friday night, relatives would come to their house for dinner. The busiest place in the house that day was the bathroom. Everyone would go in with their phone for half an hour. If she was one step late, she had to hold it for another half hour. Plus her niece kept pestering her to tell stories. There was another thing that troubled her even more. Every Saturday morning at 6 a.m., her mother-in-law would drag her to the temple to pray for blessings, silently praying for Sophia to get pregnant soon.